Hello, buddy. Welcome back. Dogs not included. I looked it up. And apparently, duplicants need 1,000 kilocalories of food per day, per cycle, which actually isn't bad. So I'm just looking at the thing right here. And it goes up if they have the bottomless stomach. I don't know if any of our homies have a bottomless stomach, but 1,000 kilocalories per cycle, which means right now we're consuming, I assume the bionic guy doesn't eat food, 4,000 kilocalories per cycle, okay? Which means we need to produce 4,000 kilocalories per cycle, but these pi couple pushes produce every 3 cycles, which means really we need to produce 12,000 kilocalories every 3 cycles to have 4,000 every cycle. Something we can do is obviously we can turn them into berry sludge, in which we actually gain a lot of kilocalories. A lot of kilocalories. That's really good. In fact, we might just do this because berry sludge lasts forever. It's one of those foods that doesn't decay. So we could just make... And actually, because the world is so cold, our food should never spoil. Very handy. Sleet wheat, we can just naturally acquire from any sleet wheat plants. What I'll probably do is this whole biome, I'm going to very carefully open up access to every sleet wheat plant so that I can enable auto-harvesting on all of them. That way we can just acquire sleet wheat, we can grow pike apples, turn them into food, okay? In order to do this though, the berry sludge, you need 1,600 kilocalories of pike apple, which means you need 2 of these plants. Every 3 cycles produces this, which actually produces 4,000 kilocalories, okay? So, they need 1,000 a cycle. If I had 6 plants, which I have 7 right now, sorry, if I had 8 plants, they would produce an excess. Actually, if I had 6 plants, it will produce exactly enough kilocalories per cycle, right? It'll produce 4,000 every 3, and I need 4,000 every 3, or every 1. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, this I think is how we should do it. It does take 5 units of sleet wheat. We have a fair amount. I'm probably going to say do this forever. And then I'm going to grow a few more pike apples because an excess would be beneficial because you can't, they don't decay. Well, they wouldn't decay anyway. The one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to be growing them too close. Okay. So I can literally grow them up to the abyssalite, which I'm going to do. Food me, plant a box me, mine a hole for me. Beautiful. Okay, so we are going to produce berry sludge. Now, this stores our edible food. How much? A lot of sleet wheat grain. Can I tell them not to use the mutated ones? I could, oh, you know what I could do? I could maybe compost the mutated ones. Might be an idea. Composting spot. Let's try that out. I've not composted in ages. Okay. Sorry. Tab up. We're gonna plant pike apples. We're going to turn pike apples into berry sludge. Because if we just grew pike apples, we would need basically 5 pike apple bushes would produce 4,000 kilocalories every 3 cycles. But I need 4,000 every cycle. You know what I mean? So I'd need 20 pike apple bushes just to produce just the pike apples to feed the colonist. However, turning 2 bushes into 4,000 instead of 5 cuts down my requirement to 8, which is real nice. But I have a few extra now. I'm going to be producing extra. So, hold on. Sleet wheat grain. Original. This one. Unidentified one because it gives food poisoning germs on being used, it seems. I'm going to have them compost that. Yeah. Use polluted dirt, rotting foods and discarded organics down into dirt. Oh, you can turn polluted dirt into standard dirt? I can't believe I've never done this. What? That's crazy tech. Okay, so they're gonna do that. Does it emit some heat? How much? 1.3 kilo DTUs a second. I actually don't know how that's going to affect the surrounding area at all. It's going to emit less heat than our duplicants, that's for sure. And what is this? Oh. I guess some polluted water or some polluted ice got turned into polluted water. Yeah, let's not be doing that. Okay, I suppose I'm going to add a bottle emptier here just so that we can put our polluted water into the, or what's essentially going to become the ice bucket. Definitely make that door because I want to store material. Okay. You lose. Oh, actually, we're on a lower difficulty, I guess, so we're actually only losing 500 calories per cycle. Kilocalories. Huh. I didn't realize. Suppose you're going to burn some tiny amount on maintaining homeostasis. Oh, sorry, Gene, you don't have a bedroom yet. Okay. Let me make you a bedroom. You deserve a bedroom. Instead of just standing there, being cold and tired. Okay, but the good news is, we're going to mine down here. We're going to mine down here. We're going to see what's going on down here. We might use this for a plumbing loop. I think this man's stuck, you know? I think he's actually just stuck in the wall. We're going to use it for a plumbing loop. We're going to mine over here to figure out what's going on. And I think I want to see how big this uranium ore biome is because I've been told that the beaters, these lads, are the best way to enrich uranium rather than doing any manual enrichment. Do everything naturally if you can. Oh, actually, it's quite a bit of uranium up here. I wonder if it's all the same connected biome, perhaps. Anyway, I don't like that we're mining these sleet wheat things, but it kind of has to be done. And you know what? I'm going to plan for the future as well. Let's put a ladder like this. Like that. I'm going to have to get rid of these ones as well. Unfortunate. But we'll do that. Do that. Bit of that. Bit of that. That snow might fall. Yeah. Anyway, basically we're gonna get in here and we're gonna have access to some more sleet wheat grains, which will be really useful. Sedimentary rock, okay. Ooh, what's down here? Waterweed. Pinch of pepper. Yep. Yes, sir. I know those plants. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Right. What do you need to grow a sleetweed again? Sorry, fertilization, dirt, and water. Okay, you need to irrigate and fertilize it. That could be a problem, but if we're going to compost our rubbish down into real dirt, maybe not too bad. Then maybe one day we'll get an actual hold on. Water, polluted water. Maybe one day we'll actually get like a liquid water system going. Be able to produce some stuff because because water, or a bathroom system, I'm told, is water positive, which actually makes sense because our duplicants produce the excess water, and then the water that goes through hand washing and stuff is just recycled. So actually we end up with more water, and you need a way to get rid of some of it so it doesn't overflow your tank, which irrigating plants is a really good way to do that because it just deletes the water, I think, because you're irrigating a plant with it rather than having it run back into the system. Makes sense? Yeah, does to me too. Well, they're getting here. Oh, you know what could be useful? Is a fire pole. Yeah. Also, I definitely want to deconstruct all of this crap. I don't know if I want to get rid of this thermo nullifier. I probably do because I think there's another one, right? Somewhere else. Most likely there's another one somewhere else. Oh, I think in here is like nothing interesting, but still. It would be nice to check out. Let me get maybe a little bit of that as well. Yeah. Right. So this is still the 8. You know what? I'm going to 9 this because I'd love this to be done. Just to explore properly. Why am I doing... Oh, I'm doing that so that I can get into this thing, aren't I? That seems a little unnecessary, if I'm being honest. I could just go this way if I really want to. Like that. And then figure out what's going on with this. A little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Don't mind you, you're quite important, probably. Yeah, they're getting down here. What do you do again? Hold on. You eat polluted dirt and rock piles, and they leave back lime. Oh no, they make shells that can be turned into lime, and they excrete sand. They excrete sand. We're not going to have much polluted dirt or rot piles. I mean, the rot piles are really what we fed them on last time. Yeah, we really fed them on the rot piles from our rotted meat. We're probably not going to have a lot because the world is so cold. The food's going to stay pretty good for most of the time. You know what I mean? Oh, do you know what? Jean doesn't have a warm sweater. Maybe we should crack into this room. See if there's any warm sweaters in there, because Jean could use one. Shitty surroundings I think are getting to her. Frankly, I don't blame her. 18 kilocalories, 1800 kilocalories of berry sludge. Some good stuff. What are we missing? It's the pike apples. Okay, we still have loads of sleep wheat grains. These bad boys are harvest ready, you say? Oh, you should definitely be a priority 8. How much phosphite do we have? Loads. Absolutely loads. You know what? I think I will add sleet wheat. Just to know. I'm sorry, there are 2,577 available units of sleetweed across the map. That's awesome. We're going to be able to make so much berry sludge, dude. Sorry, blueprint me. Pemmican. I'll take the pemmican. Okay. That feels good. Wonder why I built all this snow tile here. Let's definitely make sure this is a double ladder all the way across the sky. What's going on down here? Anything? Anything? Desperately searching for vents. Okay. The O2 situation is rough for sure. Yeah. Let's also... Where is the nearest slime? Honestly, it's probably this slime up here, right? Yeah. Some over here. Some in here. There's some algae in there as well. It would be so cool to find a biome full of algae. You know what we should do? We should send a homie through here. Malolia. Okay. Oh my god, is it all slime and algae? And sand? Yo, this might be the place to be. And chlorine? Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's how I tab between them. There we go. Okay. You know what? I think let's get this slime as a good starting point. And I think let's priority 9 this. And then let's 8 the rest of this. It is nice to get down here though. Oh, there's another thing over here. You know what? I'll probably then have them do this and that so that we can get in. Can we get in? Or the security door might be on the other side actually. But we're finding things. There's also this neural vacillator, which would be interesting to mess around with. Because you never know. You can get the thing where they like breathe less. Which seems crazy, but it is a tech you can get. Or eat less, you know what I mean? There's a lot you can do. You want 8, okay. See, I'm putting food in here. I'm gonna... Is this... Okay, no, it's just it's a priority 5 because this is a priority 5. By the way, let's knock this wall down because there's naturally occurring pike apples in here that we could definitely harvest, and we definitely should. We should be getting whatever we can. Also, Gene, you haven't leveled up yet? Are you crazy? Good meal. Oh god, they're gonna have so much mood boost from the berry sludge if we can keep that going. There may well be a reason that we can't berry sludge eternally. In fact, I'm sure there is. Now, priority 6 on the algae distiller for now. And then let's build two algae terrariums. Okay. Oh, this is automated. Hell yeah. You should drip down here, and then this should freeze. So we shouldn't have to worry about it. Definitely mind that. The slime is producing polluted oxygen. Not great, but... You're fine. Not great, but the polluted oxygen is still oxygen. You know what I mean? Oh, Gene. Oh, Gene, be careful. Are you gonna make it? No? Wow. Jean just didn't have the schmovement because she didn't have a warm vest, so the cold got her, I think. Well, the cold slowed her down enough that, you know, natural elements got her. Still, devastating. Sorry, Jean. The good news is we don't have to make as many kilocalories of food now. Silver linings. Silver linings. Why don't I make this, by the way? Oh, so I can get access to these things. Oxygen is a real problem. Power is an 8. Algae terrariums are an 8. Okay, we're going to need more power. I'm going to need bigger batteries. You need the Jumbus battery. Right, let's see how fast this deteriorates. Very fast. That takes 1 joule a cycle. That takes 2 kilojoules a cycle, but it stores way more. Understood. Okay. Let's get this going. You're not on 9, sorry, you're a 7. Or maybe an 8. How much algae do you have? Produce 200 grams a second? You do have some. So we could start algaeing the world up a little scooch. Yeah, definitely could. Sorry, I just need to reply to a message while they're doing their nighttime things. I haven't made you a bed yet. Oh, it doesn't matter, Gene, you're dead. Don't even worry about it. You went to the big bed in the sky. Okay, we're fine then. This could be bad. Where did that liquid just come from? Huh. She don't know. He dead, Gizmo? He's probably gonna die? Unfortunate. Rip to a real one. Okay, we're back down to... Oh my god, no, we don't have any demolitions. No, any demolitions, dude. Where does demolition come under? Oh, under construction? I hate that. Okay. Okay, this is fine. What's going on with the growth over here? Is it a lack of gas? There's like no gas? There's no gas to be had? Okay. I understand how that could be a problem. Yeah. Could be a real problem. That's what we're going to do, by the way. He's going to go all the way down here. He's going to go all the way down here. What's the temps like down here? About the same. Aluminium, you say? Interesting. You know what I might do? Next person we get, I might send them to the other world just to see what's going on. Maybe get some knowledge about, you know, where they are and what we can do. So I never actually responded to the message because I immediately got the suffocating warning. Let me just tab down for a sec. Cool. Back up. Yeah, next person I'm going to send to the new world. Through here. Okay. Food's in a good spot. I'm actually really happy with how our food is now. And hopefully... Oh, you know what? Let's inspect. Data bank. Okay. Inspect. Data bank. I was kind of hoping that there'd be a... Oh, I need cabinets, right? I need to rummage through cabinets to probably find the stuff I'm looking for. So, are you not building the algae terrarium? Awaiting dirt. I have dirt, right? There's 70 tons of dirt. Okay, build the algae terrariums. You don't need to be. You don't need to be as high as you were. Yeah. Okay. So we have an algae terrarium, and then those algae terrariums should also be an 8. You know, it is nice. We are going to get some oxygen off of this, even though it's bad. The polluted water isn't freezing. Because the polluted water has a higher freeze point, or lower freeze point even. And our world isn't cold enough here anymore. Okay, interesting. Where's my insulated tiles? Where do they come from? Somewhere in here, I just don't know where. Is there a temperature? Food, power, solid materials, colored and radiation, medicine, liquids, gases, exosuits to core computers. I'm going to assume solid materials is where it would be if it were anywhere. Nope. Gases. It's under gases. Okay. Let's do that, because we could maybe use some insulated tiles to make like a water thing. Get a water thing going on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Loads of I can't say it. Alveo Vera. I hate it. It's quite a big uranium-rich environment. I'm aware that I'm probably going to have to melt this whole place down so that I can make the gold volcano do something. Iron volcano do something, sorry. What's the tech priorities right now? You're making food. I love that. What else is being done? Let me 9 some things. Do that as a 9. Do... that as a 9. And honestly... get rid of all of this. Yeah. This is going to be my carbon dioxide sink. So we're going to do that, 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 that. That. Which is going to be a hell of a request. we're going to need... this. I know it's a bit much, and clearly they can't... By the way, they made the change where you can build over plants, and they'll just auto-dig them. That's an unbelievable change. I'm really thankful they did that, because every time I had to stop what I was doing and have them deconstruct a plant, I died a little inside. Okay, this is future-proofing, right? Okay. Then we get rid of... Where else did I screw it up? Here it is. Cool. Okay, so just things for them to be doing, right? And oh, and we got a guy, or the opportunity for a guy. Seacomb seed, interesting. You start with a ranching boost? No, can't. Ranching. He likes ranching. Print. Welcome aboard, Captain Joshua. Joshua. You have good ranching. For now, Joshua. Inspect. I should inspect all of this stuff. Because it's free databanks. Can't inspect that, that's fine. Joshua. You're going to go over and just see what's going on, brother. Okay? You're just going to see what's going on. And then we'll probably call it after the next cycle. I know the videos are a little shorter. It's just because it's so awfully warm. Okay, fine. I still haven't found any more vents. I'd love some vents, dude. I would love some vents. Okay, I do need to be aware that once you're in, I need to tell you to go. He's just banging his forehead on the damn thing. Right. Where are you, brother? You're down here. Wow. Okay. Inspect. 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 Boom. And that'll take us back to our home planetoid. So in an emergency, Joshua can just leave. What have we got going on over here? Polluted dirt, phosphorite, sedimentary rock, cobalt, mud, fertilizer. Okay. Okay, magma. Okay. Hold on. You are a supply teleporter output, and you're an input. Do you know what I could do? This is going to sound crazy. This is a very respectable temperature. I could build a water basin in here and perform all of the desalination, water sieving and cleaning here and then teleport it back. Definitely going to want to activate the teleporters. Probably by doing that. You're going to go that way. We're also going to want to get you going this way. What's this? Mud. Okay. There's going to be some polluted water a little bit. That's fine. You have some food, some nutrient bars. Okay. There's also coal for fuel. I like that. Bit of copper. Okay. Can't activate it because you need the field research skill. We do have one of those in the colony somewhere. You're able to build out of some sedimentary rock. Personally, I love that for you. do that. And I'll just let you keep doing what you were doing. You know what I mean? Dig through here as well. Okay, so that is where we're going to call this one for now. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Where am I? Here, okay, I was in space. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Make sure you check the links in the description and ring the notification button to see when the videos go live. And I will see all of you back here for some more oxygen not included. Oh, what the hell? It's going. Oh, oxygen is actually included now. Slightly. Okay, I'll see you back here for some more. See you.